Bernie H. How you doing there, buddy? Thanks for popping into the live stream. First in the live stream today. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. Did you already get my package, hopefully, by now? You should have gotten it, would be my guess. Guru and Wahoo the Turtles in the house. God is Great is here. So 2 o'clock, Bernie was the first one, 2:03. So when we get to the 2:03 mark, we'll go in and log down everybody. Do have a couple family mail call packages here we'll be including in the stream. I didn't put it in the title because the mail just dropped off a couple of packages for me. Yes, I have went through some of it. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully you're enjoying the packages I send you in my tiers. Make sure you advertise for me if you get a chance on some of your channels you go to, especially if they're sports cards. Check out my Patreon. Hop on board. Get involved in this year's fun that we're going to have. Boom. 202 Bernie H. Hey, Big Ray. Big Ray's in the house. Alright, 201, 202, the first one to 203 will end our early bird entries. As soon as 203. Alright, as soon as the Dragon Fan Tim, I might be here. Looks like you made it. Looks like you made it. God is Great. Bernie H. We'll go through it in just a second. Boom. 2:03 on my computer and the early bird entries. So if you made it in, you're good to go. We're going to have a little bit of extra fun so far. Again, if we get 20 thumbs up, we'll open up an extra box of product. We'll open up an extra box of product. But at least one each day for, I don't know, I might have this month covered. I don't know yet. Just depends on how quick we start going through stuff. But my new Patreon tiers, make sure you check them out. Go to my main or my homepage on my YouTube channel. You have a link there. You can push that. It'll bring you right to my Patreon page. This is Down and Dirty. I leave this on for the first 2 minutes while everybody's getting in on early birds. Set that off to the side. This is our listing here, and we'll get ready as soon as I log everybody in and see who wants to play the baseball game for extra entries, possibly. Unless you get your double out. Remember, there's a foul ball counts as an out. A strike counts as an out, and then we got 2 on the bottom here that are outs. Everything else, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 spots where you get items taken away from you. Okay, so you could, the worst you can do is not get, but it'll be up to that individual. So let me get everybody logged in here real quick. Let me get everybody logged in here, and I've kind of revised it. I put a date each day, so we're on 3/8 today. So I did get all these entries for yesterday logged in. I should line through it when I get it taken care of. Alright, so let me go back up to the top. I know Bernie H was here first for 2. Bernie H was here for 2. Oh, let me get here real quick so I don't push through my mat. That's what I'll do. And then after Bernie H, we have Guru was here for 2. And then God is Great is here for 2. Alright. Bernie H, God is Great. Big Ray's here for 2. Makes it a lot quicker going through now that I have this list here. Dragon Fan Tim for 2. Okay. Worked pretty good yesterday. We almost made it to the next tier. We almost made it to the next tier. Big Ray. Fire starter brakes made it in right on the end there. Fire starter. Let's see. What is that? Fire starter brakes. Gonna have to add him on here. He's a new one. So we'll get you in the updated spreadsheet for next week. But for now, I'll just write you on here. Fire starter brakes. Brakes. By the way, as you see me open product on my channel, some of the hits and some of the cards from these that don't go into my set building will be items you'll see in your Patreon packages. Okay, so if it's a relic or an autograph of somebody that I don't collect, that'll be eligible hits for Patreon packages in the up and coming days. So fire starter brakes. So did I miss anybody so far? If you made it in before the 2-minute warning was up and I didn't catch it, let me know and I'll double check through the chat. Big Ray's ball cards, Bernie H, Dragon Fan Tim, God is Great, Guru and Wahoo, and fire starter brakes. That's who I got in for the early birds. Did I miss anybody that was here earlier? Just let me know and I'll go double check. Let me just look back through real quick. Remember, you got to be in here in the first 2 minutes of the live. Then if you're here at the end of the live stream, you'll be eligible for those same people that were here for the opening 2-minute warning. You will be eligible if you're here at the end of the stream for 3 more free entries into our end of March giveaway. Okay? So, what did I do that for? Okay, so I got Bernie H, Guru, God is Great, Big Ray, God is Great, Bernie H, God is Great, Bernie, fire starter brakes. I think I got everybody so far. Okay, so for those that I just mentioned, for Big Ray, Bernie H, just type in there baseball game if you want me to consider you for your 2 shots on the baseball game to get more free bonus entries. Alright, and if one of my moderators would explain it for fire starter brakes, that would be awesome. Okay, so just tell me you want to participate and I will circle your name for your chances at more additional entries. Baseball game, let's play, kick the tires and light the fires, Don. Okay, Big Ray wants to play. Big Ray wants to play, so let me circle you there, Big Ray. So we'll get your chances added in there. Bernie H says, Guru says yes. Bernie H says yes. Guru says yes. Firestarter Breaks says yes. Right? Bernie H, Guru, Firestarter. Okay. Bump, 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 bump. The only ones, let's see. So God is Great, Dragon Fan, Tim. So you guys want to play the baseball game. And I'm just going to do it automatic. You get two shots on the baseball game to try and add some more freebies. There's no zonk where you get an out and you're done. We subtract 2. Nope. You just have to get either the foul ball, the strike, or the out. 4 there. The other ones you can score. Remember, if you get it down in this corner, that's 600, so you get 6 entries. 500, so you do have chances to get a lot of extra spots in there. So I don't know if Dragon Fan Tim or God is Great. We're going to give it like, when the chat says 210, we're going to end the entry process. soon as the next chat comes in at 2:10 or later, we will end it. And then we'll go in, see who gets extra entries in the monthly. Well, it already says it's already 2:11, so we're good to go. In the baseball game choosing. Okay, so I've got in the lineup Big Ray, Bernie, Guru and Wahoo the Turtle, and Firestarter Breaks. By accident there, Firestarter, I gave you a +2 on here. So if by chance you end up getting, I'll have your +2 already there, or I'll add whatever else additional that you get in the game. Alright, so again, my rules, just so you do know, I'm going to pull the plunger back just to here, because it seems like if I do it any farther back like this, it goes a lot too far. So I'm going to set it right there at the end of the chute, and these first two are going to be for Big Ray. Alright, Big Ray's got a triple so far for 200. That means 2 additional entries. And Big Ray's second shot, boom, 4. Alright, so Big Ray got 2 triples for 4 extra innings. So Big Ray, congratulations. You got 4 extra. You got 4 extra in your round. Bernie H, it's your turn now. Bernie H, it's your turn now. Let me slot this up here closer to the edge here so we can see what. Why is that on there? Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I see what's going on down here. I have to fix it. I'm gonna have to make that more permanent down here. There we go. Okay, so Bernie H, these are going to be your 2 shots here. All right, you have a 600, so that gives you 6 entries so far. 1 more shot to go. And a 2. So Bernie H, you got 6 and 2 makes 8 entries for Bernie H. This is going to be a fun game. We're going to get a lot of entries this way. Alright, Dragon Fan Tim, you decided you didn't want to do it. You just want to keep the entries you got. Okay. So next, God is Great didn't want to play. So Guru and Wahoo, here's your 2 shots. How'd I get 2 there? Oh, I didn't clear the board yet, did I? I was like, wait a minute here. Let me get this reloaded and reset. I forgot to. Alright. Here we go there, Guru. Alright, you got a hit for 100. That's 1 entry. Yep, see? And that's a 40 for a 4. 4 plus 1 is 5 entries for Guru. 5 entries for Guru. Alright. So who we got left? Now we got Firestarter Breaks. Here's your 2 shots. As soon as I clear the board. Alright. Firestarter Break got a hit for 1. And a 4, just like Big. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5, 2. So we'll do a +3 here, since I already mistakenly gave you extra. So now, pretty good for Firestarter Breaks. First time in the live, he's got 7 free entries in the monthly giveaway. Alright. I'm going to possibly down the road make a change. Okay. Aaron, Faith Family and Sports is in the house. How you doing, Chuck? Aaron, boom. What do we got here? How many people we got in the stream right now? We got. It doesn't show me there. 9 viewers and 8 thumbs up. Make sure you give me those thummies up. We get the 20 thumbs up. We'll not only open up this Stadium Club after our content, but we'll continue on with awesome stuff. But onto our content at hand. Are you ready for some football? Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2007 is going to be our fun for today. Get this reset and put this down in its bottom slot down here. Okay, gonna put this aside till later when we do the trivia after our Are you ready for some football? Did you call my name? My laptop took a crap on me and had to get another laptop. Dragon Fan Tim, yeah. Did you want to play real quick the baseball game for extra entries? I'll let you do that if you want there, Dragon Fan Tim. But you got to answer me real quick because we got to get moving on with our content. Boom Slang's in the house. We got 12 thumbs up, 8 away from open up a second product, and it'll be something different than the Stadium Club. If we get enough people in here to give me 20 thumbs up, to get YouTube sending me more people. The more people you have in your stream, the better off you are, just in case you want to know. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 shots just like everybody else had. Let me get you. So the only one that didn't enter then is God is Great. He didn't want to play the game of luck, I guess. Let me circle Dragon Fan here. Give him 2 shots on the baseball game. Oh no. Alright. So hopefully on your next round here, that's a strike, that's an out. But you can always recover, and that's a -1. And that's a 5. So that counts as an out. A foul ball, a strike, or an out is all just -1. So you got 5 -1 is 4, so you got +4 there, Dragon Fan. +4 for Dragon Fan. +4 for Dragon Fan. There you go. Alright. So let me get these reset so it's ready for tomorrow's live stream. Alright, I'll set this aside now. Thanks, there, Dragon Fam, and congratulations. Alright, so I'll put that aside. Again, we're at 4 prizes, but judging by what we've got so far today, we'll be on our way toward possibly 6 by the end of the stream. We'll see what happens. We still have the trivia, which is going to be a hard one today, but we'll see. Somebody might get it. Whoever gets if someone gets the trivia correct, which is going to be difficult, you will get 6 entries into our giveaway. 6. 5 + 1 is 6. Because it's 6 parts and you have to get all 6. It's kind of like a matchup game. You got to get the right stat to the right person. Okay? But we'll do that after we do our Are You Ready for Some Football? For our Football Hall of Fame. Okay? We're going to go here to our Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2007 for Are You Ready for Some Football? Give my computer a second to readjust to the change. And after we do our trivia, before we open our content, we will have 2 family mail call packages. I got my Patreon package from Ethan for the month of March, and I got a package from KC Card Connection. KC Card Connection. So those are our 2 family mail call packages. I'm going to have to give KC Card Connection and Ethan Lamb some entries here. Also in the monthly drawing. So our Hall of Famers for today, we have 6. We have Gene Hickerson, Michael Irvin, Bruce Matthews, Charlie Sanders, Thurman Thomas, and Roger Worley. I think I'm saying that right. Wehrli, Worley. Class of 2007. So first up on the field is Gene Hickerson for our first Hall of Famer for today. Okay, 148 days, 5 hours, 38 minutes, and 20 seconds until the new class of 2023 induction, which will take place for the Football Hall of Fame for 2023, August the 3rd through the 6th. Okay, so Gene Hickerson, class of 2007, an offensive lineman and a guard, 5 all NFL selections, 15 seasons in the NFL, and 6 straight Pro Bowl selections for him. He's quoted as saying, "By taking personal pride in what I do, I want the respect of my teammates." Gene Hickerson, who was an outstanding fullback in high school, became a tackle at the University of Mississippi. He was regarded as one of the best, if not the finest linemen in the Southeastern Conference during the end of his collegiate career. The Cleveland Browns wasted little time in securing him for their offensive line. The Browns selected him as a future choice in the 7th round of the 1957 NFL Draft. Hickerson joined the Browns in 1958 and was promptly shifted to guard to better utilize his speed. He had to pay his dues by first serving as one of Hall of Fame coach Paul Brown's messenger guards. Hickerson quickly went from delivering plays to the huddle to establishing himself as a steady lead blocker for 3 future Hall of Fame running backs, Jim Brown, Bobby Mitchell, and Leroy Kelly. After just 3 seasons in the NFL, Hickerson's career was slowed when he suffered a broken leg in 1961 preseason opener. He fractured the leg again late in the year when he was hit while watching a game from the sideline. He rebounded fully by the following season after sitting out 2 games in 1962. He never missed another game for the remainder of his stellar career. Along the way, he gained the reputation as the lead guard for Brown, regarded as one of the game's greatest runners. But the official accolades really did not come until after Brown retired and Leroy Kelly became Cleveland's featured back. Hickerson earned first-team All-NFL acclaim 5 straight seasons, 1966 through 1970, and was voted to 6 consecutive Pro Bowls from 1966 to 1971. By the time Hickerson retired following the 1973 season at age 38, his accomplishments on the football field were unquestioned. During his tenure, the Browns never experienced a losing season. In all, he played 202 games during his career and started at right guard in 4 NFL title games. That included the Browns' 27-0 win over the Baltimore Colts in the 1964 NFL championship games. Okay, there we go. I'll be with you in a second there, Bloomslang. Prior to Hickerson joining the Browns, there had been just 7 runners in the entire history of the NFL to reach 1,000 yards in a season. With Hickerson paving the way, the Browns featured a 1,000-yard rusher in every season but one during Gene's first 10 pro seasons. Furthermore, Cleveland featured the NFL's leading ground gainer in 7 of those seasons. Hickerson's contribution to helping that happen was recognized when he was named to the NFL's All-Decade team in the 1960s. So there you go, Gene Hickerson, class of 2007, offensive lineman and guard, for our first of 6 Hall of Famers. All right, next up is Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin, let me pop in the chat real quick. Catch up here. Let's see. Mark, Big Ray, Guru, Firestarter, Bernie, Chuck Dupree's in there. Good afternoon, everyone. Faith, Family, and Sports showed up. Chuck, Boomslang's here. Yo! How you doing there, Boomslang? Chuck, Guru, Faith, hey, Boom. Aaron and Zach. Guru and Wahoo the Turtle. Woohoo! Boomslang. Big Rays. Did you call my name? My laptop. Oh, that's where we took off. Okay. Look at that. You are using a spreadsheet now. Yes, I did. I finally did what you said a while ago. Takes me a while sometimes. You got to remember, I'm a slow guy. I'm an old guy, but I do get things done eventually. Boomslang said, mail just came. I got your letter. All right, you got my prizes. You got my prize for my February giveaway. Guru and Wahoo the Turtle. Thurman. All right. So next we got Michael Irvin. Looked like he was a wide receiver in class of 2007. Career receptions for 750, 5 Pro Bowls, 11,904 receiving yards, 12 seasons in the NFL, and 65 touchdowns. He's quoted as saying, "The thing that gave me an edge was my work ethic. I was one of those guys who felt the more you worked, the better you got. It was a conference thing. I enjoy working." All right. Wahoo, go Cowboys. All right. Reset the chat here so I know where I left off on the chat. Wide receiver Michael Irvin joined the Dallas Cowboys in 1988 following a stellar college football career with the Miami Hurricanes. Selected as the 11th player overall in the first round of the 1988 National Football League draft, Irvin quickly developed into one of the elite receivers in Cowboys and NFL history. As a rookie, Irvin offered a simple glimpse of what was to follow during his 12-season career with the Cowboys. He became the first rookie wide receiver to start a season opener for Dallas in more than 20 years. He caught his first of 65 career touchdowns in that game. Irvin's 20.4 yard per catch average during his rookie year led the NFC. Early in his career, Irvin and the Cowboys suffered through some lean years. The team finished 3-13 during Irvin's first season and then fell to 1-5 the following year. The team's misfortunes would not last long. Help came first in 1989 with the addition of quarterback Troy Aikman, and then in 1990 with the drafting of running back Emmitt Smith. The two players complemented Irvin's talents and bolstered the Cowboys' offense. Okay, let me get a sip of water real quick here before I continue on with my next section. It's kind of all right. Let's continue on here as we go on. Almost instantly, the team became a contender, and Irvin's play, which rose to a new level, was a major factor. In 1991, he helped the Cowboys to an 11-5 record and a return to the playoffs by hauling in 93 passes for a league-leading 1,523 yards and 8 touchdowns. He received consensus All-Pro honors that year and earned the first of 5 straight Pro Bowl trips. From 1991 through 1998, Irvin recorded 1,000-yard seasons in all but 1 year. Along the way, the Cowboys made 4 straight appearances in the NFC Championship game, 1992 through 1995, and captured 3 Super Bowl titles with back-to-back wins over Buffalo in Super Bowl 27 and 28, and the Pittsburgh Steelers in Super Bowl 30. In 1995, Irvin recorded his finest season as he caught 111 passes for 1,603 yards. He also established an NFL record with 11 100-yard games and scored 10 touchdowns. His outstanding play continued during that year's postseason in the Cowboys' 38-27 win over the Green Bay Packers in 1995. NFC Championship game, Irvin had 7 receptions for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. He capped off the year with 5 catches for 76 yards in Dallas's 27-17 victory over the Steelers in Super Bowl 30. In all, Irvin accumulated 750 receptions for 11,904 yards, a member of the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 1990s. He had 100 or more yards receiving in a game 47 times during his 159-game career. Pretty cool for Michael Irvin, our second of 6 Hall of Famers for today. Crossover Paranormal's in the house. How you doing there, Crossover? Hey, Crossover, says Big Ray. Kyle Busch fan Ryan Doherty. How you doing, Ryan? Thanks for popping back into the stream again today. 14 thummies up. 6 more to go. 6 more to go to open up a second box of product. And it will be different than a Stadium Club if we do that. I think I have an idea which one I might choose, but we'll see. I might let you guys choose. Possibly. Yes. Maybe. We'll see. I'll probably leave it up to the vote of those in the chat. How's that sound? I'll tell you some that I do have available on standby for opening. But now on to our third Hall of Famer. Refresh the chat real quick before I get into Bruce Matthews. Bruce Matthews is our third of 6 Hall of Famers for today. Looks like he was a offensive lineman, a guard, a tight end, and a coach, I believe, possibly. I don't think he played his whole 19 years. He probably coached some of it, but all pro selections 9. 14 consecutive Pro Bowls. Maybe that's when he was playing football. Games played 296 and 19 seasons in professional football. The NFL. And he's quoted as saying, "Fear. That's the thing that drives me. The fear of getting beat. It's not so much throwing a great block that springs a guy for a touchdown. It's more, don't get beat for a sack. Don't be the guy who causes the running back to get blown up. Don't be the guy who makes the mental error that causes Steve McNair to get blindsided." That was he. The Houston Oilers selected offensive lineman Bruce Matthews with the 9th pick overall in the 1983 NFL Draft. The move paid huge dividends for the franchise for the next 19 seasons. When Matthews retired as a member of the Tennessee Titans following the 2001 season, no full-time positional player in NFL history had competed in more games, 296, than the former USC All-America. In fact, he played so long that his former Trojan teammate Jeff Fisher became his NFL coach. A 3-time Offensive Lineman of the Year, Matthews started 292 of his 296 games played in the regular season and started all 15 playoff games in which he played. Matthews began his pro career as a guard and earned a starting role on the team's offensive line. In just his second game, incredibly, valuable to the team's offense, Matthews eventually played every position along the Oilers-Titans offensive line during his long career. He made his most starts at guard, 99 on the left side and 67 on his right guard, and center with 87. He also started 22 games as the team's right tackle and 17 at left tackle. The Oilers suffered through some dismal seasons early in Matthews' career that including back-to-back 2-14 records during his first 2 NFL seasons. The team steadily improved, with Matthews helping solidify the offense, and the Oilers reached the playoffs in 1987. It marked the first of 7 straight postseason trips for Matthews and the Oilers. 2 more playoff seasons came after the team relocated to Tennessee. In 1999, the Titans were crowned AFC champions and advanced to Super Bowl 34, where they narrowly lost to the St. Louis Rams. As the team's fortunes improved, accolades came in great numbers for Matthews beginning in 1988, continuing through his final year. He was selected to the Pro Bowl each and every season. His 14 consecutive Pro Bowls, 9 at guard and 5 at center, tied Hall of Famer Merlin Olsen for the most ever. Matthews was also named first-team All-Pro 9 times, 1988 through 93 and 1998 through 2000. And all NFC 12 seasons, 1988 to 93 and 95 to 2000. He was selected as guard on the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 1990s. There you go. Bruce Matthews. Next on, we got Charlie Sanders, class of 2007, for our 4th of 6. Our 4th of 6. Clay Matthews' dad. Oh, okay. I'm assuming he's a football player too. I don't know for sure, but that's what I would say. And Dragon Fan says Clay Matthews' dad. Alright, so it looks like he was a tight end. Charlie Sanders, class of 2007. He was in, let me refresh the chat real quick here. 7 Pro Bowls, 4,817 receiving yards, 336 receptions, 10 seasons in the NFL, and 31 touchdowns. He's quoted as saying, "In one sense, the coverage makes me feel good. Then, in a sense, it makes me mad. Why don't they leave me alone like any other tight end?" Charlie Sanders was a collegiate star in both football and basketball at the University of Minnesota. His athletic prowess drew the attention of Detroit Lions, who selected him in the 3rd round of the 1968 draft. Not surprisingly, Sanders enjoyed success in the National Football League in an era where the tight end served more as a blocker than as a pass catcher. It did not take long before he became the Lions' secret weapon. Opposing defenses were caught off guard as Detroit quarterbacks Greg Landry and Bill Munson made Sanders one of their favorite targets. Sanders combined his great leaping ability, big hands, and strength with unusual speed and elusiveness to help fuel the Lions' offense in the late 1960s and 70s. Bruce had 2 sons out of 7 playing the NFL. All right. Guru knows football pretty good and baseball. He's the 2 strong suits for Guru. Dragon Fan says, "I saw Charlie Sanders' son play high school football." That's even cooler. That's pretty neat. Okay. Refresh the chat again. As a rookie in 1968, the 6'4", 230-pound tight end hauled in 40 passes for 533 yards and scored one touchdown. His single greatest game of his career came in that season's finale when he had 10 receptions for 130 yards against the Washington Redskins. Sanders was the lone rookie to earn a Pro Bowl selection that season. More prolific play continued the following year as Sanders recorded the finest season of his career. He caught 42 passes for 656 yards and 3 touchdowns. For his efforts, he was named First Team All-NFL, the first of 3 straight All-League selections for Sanders, following his run of All-Pro years. Sanders suffered a broken shoulder during the 1972 preseason game that forced him to miss action during the regular season. However, he quickly rebounded and returned to his all-star form. Sanders recorded 30 or more catches in a season 7 times and amassed more than 500 receiving yards in 6 seasons. By the time he retired following the 1977 season, Sanders ranked as the line's all-time leading receptions leader with 336 career grabs. His 4,817 receiving hits was second in the team's record book. He also scored 31 touchdowns during his 128-game career. Sanders, who was the Lions' leader or co-leader in receiving 6 times during his 10 seasons in Detroit, was voted to 7 Pro Bowls. He earned first or second team all-conference selections in 69, 70, 71, 74, 75, and 76. Regarded as one of the best tight ends of his era, he was named to the AFL's All-Decade Team of the 1970s. So there you have it. Charlie Sanders, our 4th of 6 Hall of Famers for 2007. Hey, Ryan. Cowbush fans, Ryan Doherty. Alright, so that was Charlie Sanders. Next is Thurman Thomas, number 5 of 6 on the field. Was a halfback, a fullback, and a running back. Thurman Thomas, class of 2007, 5 Pro Bowls, 4,458 receiving yards, 65 rushing touchdowns, 12,074 rushing yards, and 13 seasons. He's quoted as saying, I think what got me to the top was that my last 2 years in college, I had to work really hard to get my game to where I wanted it to be because I had a guy behind me whose name was Barry Sanders. With him being behind me and not wanting him to take my job, if he ran 10 100-yard sprints, I had to run 11 just to keep that edge. I think that helped me once I got to the pros. Thurman Thomas. Alright. Refresh the chat quick before I continue on. Thurman Thomas slipped to the second round of the 1988 National Football League draft due to concern about a knee injury that he'd suffered during his senior year at Oklahoma State. The Buffalo Bills, who had no first-round pick that year, selected Thomas, an All-America running back, in the second round with the 40th overall pick. In 1989, after an impressive rookie season that included a division title for the Bills, the multi-dimensional Thomas rushed for 1,000 yards and caught 60 passes and scored 12 touchdowns in his second season. His ability to catch the ball as well as run with it was a key ingredient to the Bills' no-huddle offensive attack. The team improved to 13-3 in 1990 as Thomas led the NFL in all-purpose yards. He rushed for 1,297 yards and scored 11 touchdowns while catching 49 passes for 532 yards. and 2 touchdowns, with the versatile back leading the way. The Bills marched through the playoffs to the first of their unprecedented 4 straight Super Bowl berths. Thomas rushed for 100 yards in each of the playoff games that postseason, including Super Bowl 25, when he gained 135 yards on just 15 carries and scored on a 31-yard run early in the fourth quarter. He also had 5 receptions for 55 yards. In 1991, Thomas amassed more than 2,000 all-purpose yards, just the 11th player ever to do so. His league-leading yardage output included 1,407 yards on the ground and an additional 630 yards on a career-high 62 receptions. He scored 12 touchdowns. He reached the 2,000-yard total gain the following season, which marked a record 4th straight season of the NFL in yards from scrimmage. Named to the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 1990s, Thomas was selected first or second team All-Pro and All-NFC 5 times, and was voted to the Pro Bowl 5 straight years. Thomas retired as the NFL's 9th-ranked rusher with 12,074 yards and added another 458 yards on 472 catches. He scored 65 rushing and 23 receiving touchdowns in his 13-season career. So there you have it. Thurman Thomas, our 5th of 6 Hall of Famers for 2007. And for our last and final Hall of Famer for the class of 2007, Roger Worley. Roger Worley. I think I'm saying it right. You guys can correct me if I'm doing the wrong pronunciation. Looks like he was a defensive back and a center back. Don't know what that CB is for sure. You guys probably know. He was 5 years All-Pro, 40 career interceptions, 19 fumble recoveries, 7 Pro Bowls, and 14 seasons in professional football. Cornerback. There we go. See, you guys know more about football than I do. Somebody wanted me to do this series, so that's why I'm doing it. I'll be happy when 2023 gets here. And then we'll be done with the series. But that's okay. We got a few more years to go. A couple more months. If you can delay or reroute a receiver, you'll goof up a passer's timing and force him to look for a secondary receiver. I've been knocked around, but no one has run me over. That's what he was quoted as saying. So the St. Louis Cardinals bolstered their secondary with the selection of cornerback Roger Worley in the first round of the 1969 draft. An All-America at Missouri, Worley picked off 10 passes as a senior, as well as led the nation in punt returns that year. Worley, utilizing his speed, finesse, and strength, easily made the transition to the NFL, and for the next 14 seasons was a steadying force on the Cardinals' defense. His reliable yet durable play at the right cornerback position forced opposing quarterbacks to avoid this area. He earned a starting role with the Cardinals as a rookie and contributed 3 interceptions and led the team in punt returns. The following season, he picked off a career-high 6 passes, a feat he would match in 1975, to earn his first All-Pro and All-NFC honors. He also was named to the first of 7 Pro Bowls that year. Worley led or tied for the lead in interceptions for Cardinals 4 times during his career. He registered an interception in all but 2 seasons during his career and amassed a total of 40 interceptions that he returned for 309 yards. 2 of his steals he returned for touchdowns, one on a 53-yard return in 1974 against the Washington Redskins, and the other against the Minnesota Vikings in 1979. From 1974 to 1976, Worley picked off 12 passes as the Cardinals put together a string of 3 straight double-digit win seasons, 10-4 in 1974, 11-3 in 1975, and 10-4 in 1976. That included back-to-back NFC East titles in 1974 and 1975. He intercepted 3 Roger Staubach passes, including 2 in the fourth quarter during a key 31-17 win over division rival Dallas on December 7, 1975. In doing so, he was the first Cardinals player since Hall of Famer Larry Wilson in 1966 to record 3 picks in one game. In 1977, Worley led the Cardinals in interceptions with 5 that included an interception in 4 straight games, all St. Louis wins. In 1981, with the Cardinals' defense struggling, Worley was moved to the left cornerback position. In his first start on the left side, he made 4 tackles and broke up 2 passes as the Cardinals shut out the Buffalo Bills 24-0 to begin a 4-game winning streak. Besides his ability to cover receivers, Worley had a knack for finding the ball and recovered 19 fumbles during his career. The total is a franchise record that still stands today. Worley was named to the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 1970s, earned first team All-Pro recognition 5 times, 1970, 74, 75, 76, and 77, and was named All-NFC 5 times. So there you have it. Roger Worley, our 6th of 6 Hall of Famers for the class of 2007. Are you ready for some football? Okay, go down here real quick and next week. Oh, hold on. Class of 2008, we will have 6 Hall of Famers again. It'll be Fred Dean, Darrell Green, Art Monk, Emmett Thomas, Andre Tippett, and Gary Zimmerman. So that will be our Hall of Famers for Are You Ready for Some Football next week. All right, let me get my computer back on track here, back in the stream. It's gonna be trivia time. It's gonna be trivia time for today, March 8th, 2023. Our baseball birthdays for today are Jim Rice, Dick Allen, Jim Bouton, and Carl Farillo for Wednesday, March 8th, 2023. Okay? So on this one, it's going to be Hall of Fame. So here's what we're going to do on this one. I'm going to give you a little bit more time. For those that are quick on the computer, you could probably find out the answers maybe here. But you will have a time limit to get your answers in. Okay? So I will start the trivia. I'll read the question. And then I will let you see all these, and you need to put them in the correct order. Okay? To the stats. So it's going to be, what were Pete Rose's hitting statistics against the following Hall of Famers? And the Hall of Famers are going to be Juan Marichal, Nolan Ryan, Sandy Koufax, Warren Spahn, Jim Bunning, and Don Drysdale. Okay? So, give me a second to get the chat ready here. Oh, no problem. Yeah, I'm going to show you the sheet. I'll bring it up here. Let me zoom in, a matter of fact, so I'm already zoomed in. If I can zoom. Hold on a second, let me get this. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I will set it on top of the box here so you guys can read it when I'm ready to start the timer, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes, okay? I will give you 5 minutes on the clock. As soon as I get things start the 5-minute trivia. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you get all 6 correct, you will get 7 entries. I'll give you guys 7 entries if you get all 6 of these correct in 5 minutes. Okay, I know it's a little bit harder one, but it'll be a fun one. It's a challenge. So, and it would be a hard one. So unless you're really a baseball fanatic, you probably won't be able to get this correct. But I'm going to read through it real quick one more time so you can get the names, okay? And then all you have to do is try and match the names, or the pitchers' names, 1 through 6. Okay, so I'll do it real slow and give you a chance to write it. Make sure you're pretty good at shorthand. All right, so what were Pete Rose's hitting statistics against the following Hall of Fame pitchers? Oh, against the following Hall of Famers. Well, according to the answer on the back, you got to match them all up with the right statistics. Okay, so it's number 1 is Juan Marichal. Number 2 is Nolan Ryan. Number 3 is Sandy Koufax. Number 4 is Warren Spahn. Number 5 is Jim Bunning. And number 6 is Don Drysdale. Okay? So number 1, I'll do the names so you have the names, and then all you have to do is match it with the stats that I'll show you on this sheet here. And you should be able to see it on your screen, depending on what kind of device you're on. Number 1, Juan Marichal. Number 2, Nolan Ryan. I know some of you are old like me. Number 3, Sandy Koufax. Number 4, Warren Spahn. Number 5, Jim Bunning. And number 6, Don Drysdale. Hey, SSP. Wow. Jonathan, we have not seen you in a long time. Thanks there, SSP cards. Okay, so let me get something to set this up a little bit higher here. How's that sound? Here, I'm going to use one of my family mail call packages here to get it up a little bit closer to the camera. All right. So let me start. You got all your stats there. You got Juan Marichal, Nolan Ryan, Sandy Koufax, Warren Spahn, Jim Bunning, and Don Drysdale. Start the 5-minute timer. Okay? Why quick? We're old. Hi, Donald. Guru, names. Slow down the names, please, Donald. I think we slowed it down quite a bit. Okay? So we started at 3:05, or 3 o'clock on the nose. So when it hits, I will end with the first person or the last person that types in the choices at 3:06. 3:06. That gives you just an edge on the 5. So it'll be between 5 to 6 minutes that you'll get to answer. Okay. What's that? So big race. Okay. Whatever name that is last, that's Don Drysdale. So again, the names are Juan Marcal. So you need to match the letter or the number with the letter for the stats. You need to match the letter with the number for the stats. That's the way I'd rather you do it. Put the list of all the players and then put the letter next to the numbers. So like if you think it's 1A and 2B and 3C or whatever, I need you to do it that way. 6, 3, 2, 4, 5, 1. Tell you what, if you get the, well, either way you do it, it's going to be hard. But you still got a few minutes and a few tries. Okay. Should be clear enough to read if you have a big enough screen. Okay. And then right after the trivia, we're going to open up these family mail call packages. Then we're going to get to the top stadium club. We need 5 more thumbs up, and we'll open up another baseball product after that. Okay. I will pass on this one. I am too old. There you go. Big Ray's kind of got it in the correct kind of order, even though he's got the numbers second and the letters. Oh boy, you guys don't know how to follow instructions. Number and then letter will make it superb if you do the number first and then the letter. But I'll figure it out if you got different ones. Yeah, like Bernie H did, like 1D, 2C, 3F, 4A, 5E, 6B. Okay? Dragon Fan Tim is 1F, 2C, 3E, 4B, 5D, and 6A. And these are older statistics anyway, because Pete Rose hasn't played baseball in forever. He's got a big old belly now. You know Pete Rose. All right. We're at the 3:05 mark. First one that types something in at 3:06 will end the guesses, then I'll see if anybody got all 7. Center Hill Cards. They've even given a try here. Big Rays ball cards. 4, 5, 6. No, there you go. That'll make it easy to check the answers, that's for sure. Thanks, Big Ray. And if you have more than one guess try in there, that's good too. Whichever one gets it right first. will get the 7 entries. Boo-ha-ha. And if you Googled it and got the right answers or found the same question, and then you probably do have the right answers. Okay. All right, we've got a couple 305s in there. First 306 is going to end it. All right, and the trivia guesses. Let me go through and see if anybody got it right out of the few people that guessed here. Let's see, let me set this aside for now. Actually, here. Put the mail call packages away here. Let's see if we got a winner here. Let's see. Let's see, the first one I can't really figure out with just the numbers. And the names is Spawn, Markall, Bunning, Drysdale, Ryan, whatever the other last name is. Okay, so the first one that I can read in order probably is, one is not D, so and then we'll see if anybody got part of the orders in. Let's see. Big Ray's got 2A. 3B is not one of the guesses. Okay. Bernie H says 1D. Nope. Okay, so nobody got that one. Well, actually, there we go. 1E. Nope, not 1E. 1D. Nope. I put mine in order of pitchers who gave up the most hits to Rose. Is that what it asks? It says, what were Pete Rose's hitting statistics against the following Hall of Famers? It's A, 18 for, let's see, hold on. So the first one is 1F. Juan Markall, 442 for 123, 342 average, 400 on base percentage, and 512 slugging percentage. But like I said, this is a hard one, so I'm going to start at the bottom here and go back up. 1D. Nope. So if anybody thinks they've got this, if you've got your answers written down, I'm going to read off the answers. 1 is F. 2 is A, 3 is E, 4 is B, 5 is D, and 6 is C. But I don't see any 1Fs that I recall. Oh no, there is a 1F for Dragon Fan. 1F, 2A, 3E, 4B, 5D, 6C. See, it is a hard one. It's a hard one. Don't worry, tomorrow's will be easier. 1F, nobody got a 1F. 2D. Let's see. Okay, what do we got here? We got 1 is, wait, 1 is F. Oh, no, wait. So let's see. Let me see if you got the, well, that would be kind of hard to just do the names. Won't work there. Yeah, no, that one wouldn't work. See, none of those. I don't believe anybody won, and nobody had even got any of them really close. Do it by name, Don. Much easier. Do it by name. How would you do it by name? But you gotta not name. You gotta match the name with the stat. That's the only thing that's a hard thing. All right, there, John. Thanks for popping into the stream here. Appreciate you being here. Kind of hard to do with just the name, and then you'd need to have a letter next to it. You could do it by name, but you'd have to have a letter next to it. If you're following what I'm saying there. I put mine in order of pitchers who gave up the most hits. Well, if they gave up the most hits, that's not really what it's asking. It's working with the statistics. That's what makes it more difficult. Because the most hits, if you did it that way, I mean, you got slugging percentage, you got on-base percentage, you got an average, you got how many hits. The hits would be, it would be F. 1F. Let me see what the winning. 1F, 2A. See, that would go from 42 to 18. See, you couldn't do it that way either. You couldn't get the number of hits. Because it just makes it tough all around. And there you go, it's rigged. We had stats. We had stats. Do it by name, Don, much easier. Putting the name in order, then you would have to do one F, 2A, see, then it would be, if we did it by name, you can do it by name, because it has all the information down here by the order of the stats. Okay, hold on. I think, can we get this? I gotta throw this away when we're done anyway. So I mean, it would be 1F, 2A, 3E, 4B, 5D, 6C. So 6C would be Don Drysdale would be 19. And that, yeah. It's just a tough one. I didn't say all these were going to eat. I didn't look at them ahead of time. I just do them as off the cuff as we go to that day. So we'll say there was no winner on that one. No winner on that one. Like I said, if somebody would have gotten it, that's why I was going to give you 7 free entries. Remember, these are free entries, guys. Can't argue over what the rules are or anything like that. We're just going to go with it as we go with it. And it's fun. Come on now. Who's giving out the free gifts? I don't see anybody mailing me and saying, hey, I'm going to send you some free gifts to give out. I find the gifts in my little card room here. It's fun. That's why I do it. Yeah, there you go. Going up and going down. We go up and we go down. And we go like this. We go up and we go down, and it turns into a heart. Guru's is like a mountain. It's going up in the red and going down in the green. That green or blue? Red and blue, maybe? Alright. We'll do better tomorrow. It'll be easier. All you got to do is put teams in a correct order when we get to it. But I'm not going to tell you what the teams are till tomorrow. Alright, so we're going to do some family mail call packages now. We're going to do Ethan's Patreon package that I got. We're going to do Ethan's Patreon package. More fun than a barrel of chimpanzees. There you go. That's a Ross Perot. There we go. Got that open. Don't worry, you still get entries, free entries at the end. No baseball game at the end. Okay. Ooh. Ethan's getting good and creative on his. Oh, by the way, it's empty. It's empty. I'm not going to save envelopes and stuff. I got so much packing supplies now, I don't know what to do with it. I'm starting to send stuff to the recycle bin. That's for sure. But I will save my blue tape for future eBay packaging and giveaway packaging tape. Hopefully you guys are having a good Wednesday, halfway through the week. Okay, I think I got one more here. Okay. Alright. Let me set this aside here. Let's see what Ethan sent for my Patreon package here. Right. Nice little team bag here with some cards in it. I think basically right now this is a good way to get my Seattle Mariners for the most part. We got a Ken Griffey Jr. here with an Omega card. That's pretty cool. From, can't see the year. Can't see the year, but that's okay. Then we've got a Kyle Lewis, future star there. Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis now, though, is with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Another Kyle Lewis here, Topps Chrome. Evan White. That's pretty cool. I like the Evan White. Emerson Hancock. Emerson Hancock. BCP 78, 2020. Then we got an Ichiro Ken Griffey Jr. here. Boom. Shed Long. I believe that's a Shed Long. Looks like it's a Shed Long. I'll separate this stuff out later. Autograph. Oh, and a Nick Franklin with the Seattle Mariners. Inception. That is pretty cool. Hope he didn't buy that for $7. Somebody probably at one time bought it for $7. Or maybe he had that for sale in his store and he said, "Oh, Don will like this." Ethan's awesome, you know. There we go. An autograph relic for a Seattle Mariner, that's for sure. And then we got a Gypsy Queen. What's this? What year is this one? 2021 Gypsy Queen. Autograph for Shed Long. Seattle Mariners, second baseman. I think we got Colton Wong. Colton Wong now, I believe, is our new second baseman. We got from the Milwaukee Brewers, and Mitch Haniger, I think, went to the Milwaukee Brewers in that trade. So thank you, Ethan. I will put a link in this video, if I remember to do so, afterwards. The link to Ethan's store slash YouTube channel. Probably his YouTube channel is what I'll do. That's the easiest one to do. I don't know. I'm sure eventually he'll be setting up a website for his store. That'd be nice. That way, he said eventually down the road he don't mind selling products to people. And then we got this from KC Card Connection. KC Card Connection. Let's see what KC Card Connection has sent us. Okay. KC Card Connection. I don't know if this is something I was expecting or what. I know who I think KC Card Connection is. Oh my word, KC Connection. I don't know what this is for sure now. Oh my word. I know I didn't order that. Thank you, KC Connection. If we get 20 thumbs up, we might just open up this Topps gallery here. That was pretty cool. I don't know if that's something he sent me, or I might have won. I don't know if he should put a note in here. Anybody familiar with KC Card Connection out in the chat there? Would vote for Orville Redenbacher. Popcorn for president. Popcorn for president. Oh, wow. KC Connection. That is pretty cool. But this is 2 autographs per box. I have never opened up any of this. Topps Gallery. Look for all new insert and sketch cards. I did not see any notes in there or anything, so I don't know if this is a gift or did I win this from somebody's. The only thing I'm thinking of, I think I've won a couple times on Diamond Princess's channel. So I'm thinking this might be a gift. Or I'm going to put a sticky on here for KC Card Connection. Let me do that, because I've got that on another box I've got to open here soon. Let me just, let's see, KC Card Connection. Let's see, do they even make Jiffy Pop anymore? Speaking popcorn? Yep, I was Walmart sells it. I believe they still make it. Ingles Grocery Stores here sells it. Yes, wow. Let me put this on here so I know this was from KC Card Connection. Alright, that's what I've got from KC Card Connection. This was, I got this from a giveaway on Diamond Princess's channel from Card Deal. Some of you guys are probably familiar with Card Deal. This was from Card Deal. This was from KC Connection. I might do just separate videos. Well, one of my streams, I'll just open one of these products and say where I got it from. Okay, night there, Ken, Titus. Appreciate you being here, brother. Appreciate you being here. Let me put this back in my box here, my stickies. But these will be in the not so distant future also. Okay. So, but for now, we're going to open up this guy right here. This Topps Stadium Club. That looked crooked to me. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try and fix my... There we go. I think I got it. Pretty close there. I know it's crooked. I can't figure out how to get it uncrooked. Okay. But we are going to at least open this for now. Kids playing with my phone. The kids are playing with your phone? You got kids over there, David? Okay. We're getting up 15. We need 5 more thumbs up to open up. So if we get the 5 thumbs up, I might open up one of these free gifts I got. How's that sound? If I get 5 more. I poked myself at the knife there. But I didn't break the skin. That's good, or I'd be bleeding all over the place. Alright, we're going to open up this. Let me get my... I'll get the blue tape off that box after a bit here. Alright, but we're going to open up this guy right here. And we will see what we can find in this Stadium Club for now. Do what? I heard my name. No, I was reading what you said up there earlier. You're saying, oh, God is great, was saying, the kids are playing with my phone. So let's see, what's our Buster Posey is our master photo. Remember, every one of these top stadium clubs, you get a master photo in here. Pretty cool there. Let me see, I don't think I've got a Buster Posey yet. Okay. Buster Posey is which number? Number 68. So what do we got here? We've got all these master photos so far. Different stuff that I've opened or gotten from Gourmet. I think I've got a couple Griffies coming soon from Gourmet Breaks. Well, there we go. 68 can go in here. So do these master photos match up with their cards in the top stadium club? So in other words, Freddie Freeman's top stadium club card looks like this one this year. And that is number 291 for that one. That's pretty cool. Let me put these back in here, I think. I think they'll still fit. Starting to get full. Have to start another bag for some of these. Keeps them all nice and neat in here. Nice, good package. Let's see what I want to do with these later. Alright. Now we'll pull out our 7-pack of this. Do what? No, I thought it was you. As God is great was saying good night. And I thought it was somebody else. Thank God is great said, kids are playing with my phone. Alright, so let me throw that over there. We're going to get through these cards really quick. And if we get 5 more before we end the stream, we'll open up another box of product. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yep. So let me set this down here so it don't tip off the ledge there. Get that ready. Let's see if we can find something good out of one of these blaster boxes at a stadium club here. Right, and then we'll get ready. If we don't get the 5 thumbs up, we will open up an extra product every Friday on Hall of Fame Friday, though. Just to give you a heads up. Boom! Julio Rodriguez. I think this might be my second one, so I'll have this for my Julio collection. Julio Rodriguez. But I'll double check when I get ready to put those in order. Awesome for Julio. Actually, I'm almost positive I got that one. We'll get this one into a top loader. This one will go into my Julio collection. Almost positive I've got that one already. So now I got one for my Julio PC. Right, and then Andrew Vaughn with the White Sox. Shout out to Chuck. Boom, Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson with the Seattle Mariners. Randy Johnson. And we got a Babe Ruth variation card. Babe Ruth, card number 3, variation card. It's the black variation card with him playing the, is that a trombone? Trying to remember what instrument that is. I knew Babe Ruth played an instrument, or instruments. The guy there holding his hands on his ears. Oh, that goes there. Keeping all the colors separate. Alek Manoah with the Toronto Blue Jays. Alek Manoah with the Toronto Blue Jays is our final card in that pack. Pack number 2, a saxophone. There we go, saxophone. I should know that. My son's a musical protege anyway. He knows all those instruments, my son does. He would have corrected me in a heartbeat saying, "You don't know what that is, Dad? That's a saxophone." Dwight Gooden with the New York Mets. Then we've got Austin Riley with the Atlanta Braves. Oh my word. We got a Topps Stadium Club Spencer Torkelson rookie card chrome sepia. That's like a double hit there. It's not only the Topps Stadium Club chrome, but it's the sepia version. That is so cool. That chrome I'll put with my chrome cards for now. O'Neal Cruz red for the Pittsburgh Pirates. O'Neal Cruz red. And Tim Anderson with the White Sox. Shout out to Chuck again. Yeah, that is one nice card, that's for sure. That one there. Then the Babe Ruth. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put that one down here for now. You guys can still see that. And then put the Babe Ruth right next to it. The red up here. The base cards right there. Pack number 3. Alright. See if you can share us out and get a couple more people showing up. I know there's only 7 viewers right now. Hey, we got another Babe Ruth card here. Alright, Kerry Wood with the Chicago Cubs. Kerry Wood with the Chicago Cubs. Actually, here, I should put these guys this way. That way you kind of see things a little bit better there. That one. Randy Johnson. Wood up on top here for the, that's the portrait shot. This is the landscape shot. I'll keep these in 3 groups and put another portrait style up there when it's get a special looking one. Miguel Sano with the Minnesota Twins. Then we got a Tyler Gilbert with the Arizona Diamondbacks rookie card. Now we've got a Power Zone right there. Oh, and there's the regular base. The base Babe Ruth. We got the base Babe Ruth and the black Babe Ruth. There we go. Alright, this is pack number 4, the halfway mark. For which one? The Spencer Torkelson there? Is that the one you're talking about? Or the Babe Ruth? Well, the Babe Ruth black will definitely be gone in my Babe Ruth collection. Right. Next up to bat, we've got Craig Biggio with the Houston Astros. Oh, we just have one of these in this box. Tim Salmon with the Angels. The Torkelson. Oh, the Torkelson Chrome Sepia. That's pretty cool. Nolan Ryan. Oh, I like that, Nolan Ryan. That's pretty cool. Nolan Ryan. 23. I don't think I've seen that one yet. With his cowboy hat on and clothes and holding the dog there. That's pretty cool. Then we got a Destiny Joe Adell. Joe Adell Destiny. These are the inserts I'll put down here. I can scooch this over a little bit so we got space for another card. He's Sammy Long with San Francisco. Rookie card. That was the halfway mark. Pretty good card so far. I guess that's the good card so far, the Spencer Torkelson. Hey, we got a Johnny Bench on here. Got a Johnny Bench Hall of Famer on the back. And a Willie Adames with the Brewers. Then we got a Hyunjin Ryu with the Toronto Blue Jays. Landscape. Tony Gwynn with the San Diego Padres. Shout out to Kevin's Models and More. Then we got a Trevor Rogers red for the Miami Marlins. And a Johnny Bench with the Cincinnati Reds. That's a pretty cool black Babe Ruth though. Gonna put the other Babe Ruth out so we can see the comparison to the two, the black and the base. Pack number 6. Luis Castillo with the Cincinnati Reds. Shout out to Faith, Family, and Sports. But Castillo is now with the Seattle Mariners. I just watched him last night pitch a couple innings. Lou Gehrig with the New York Yankees. Pretty cool card. Lou Gehrig. Then we got Drew Ellis with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Shout out to, that's Bernie H's son for the Yankees. Drew Ellis with the Arizona Diamondbacks for Kevin's Models and More. Then we got a Team of the Future, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. right there. And then Joey Gallo with the New York Yankees, Bernie H's son again. Base. Okay. Pack number 7. Seiyu Suzuki on the back here. Base. What do we got here? We've got Hunter Green with the Cincinnati Reds. Alright. Set this one here just right underneath the Babe Ruth here. Then we got Colton Welker with the Colorado Rockies, rookie card. Jose Altuve with the Houston Astros. Got a backwards card here of Chas McCormick. Do this one here first. Seiya Suzuki with the Cubs rookie card. And our Chas McCormick is going to be a sepia. A sepia base. Variation. So we got a red, a sepia, and a black. Alright. Last pack magic. See if we can find anything hot in here. That's a pretty good card there from what David was saying. Too bad they don't serialize these things. That would have been even cooler. We got a Lou Bob with the White Sox. I think he's playing in World Baseball Tournament. Started yesterday. I watched the first game. I watched part of the first game. Andrew McCutcheon, or actually I didn't really start it yet. I did the introductions part where they starting up the series. Andrew McCutcheon with the Milwaukee Brewers. Then we got Mike Trout with the California Angels. Shout out to Diamond Princess for her Angels. Mike Trout. Ivan Castillo for Kansas City Royals. Shout out to Lockin 99. Rookie card. Haven't seen Lockin 99 hanging out about too much lately. Hope everything's fine with him. Alright, and then we've got Will Clark with the San Francisco Giants. Red. And last but not least, Lou Bob with the White Sox. Shout out to Chuck for our final card. We'll go through some of the highlights from what we got here today. Okay, these are the bases here. Of course, the first card we pulled out was Julio Rodriguez. That was pretty cool. Or at least out of the first pack. Maybe it wasn't the very first card. And got these bases right here. I won't go through all of these. A couple of Hall of Famers in there. We got the O'Neal Cruz, red, rookie card for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shout out to Bernie H. Then we got the Spencer Torkelson with the Detroit Tigers Stadium Club Chrome Sepia, which David says goes for about $30. That's pretty cool. Then we got the Babe Ruth black, the Houston Astros Chas McCormick, of course Babe Ruth with the Yankees. Chas McCormick rookie card sepia. Will the Thrill Clark, San Francisco Giants. Shout out to Cards in My Car with Art Posada. Trevor Rogers with the Miami Marlins red. That's pretty cool. Then over here we got some more of the landscapes here. We've got the Babe Ruth. Got the Hunter Green rookie card. Tyler Gilbert, Kerry Wood, Andrew Vaughn, Randy Johnson, Austin Riley, Tim Anderson, Johnny Bench, Hyun-Jin Ryu, Tim Salmon. Awesome cards there. Then we got a couple of inserts. A Power Zone for Shohei Ohtani, Destiny for Joe Odell, and a Team of the Future Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for the Toronto Blue Jays. And we're still strong, only at 15 thumbs up, so we're going to go ahead and get ready to end the stream. Just under my 2-hour mark. Let's get everybody lined up here. Get this here ready. We'll use this as a writing spot here. As soon as I tell you to put your present symbol in there, go ahead and do that. For our closing the stream 2-minute warning. Right. right at 3:45. 3:48 will be the end of stream entries. Those that are here that know what's going on, type in here or present. Bernie H. Bernie H gets 3 more entries. He was here at the beginning of the stream. Guru. There we go. I'm finishing just in time there then, David. Vanna White and Pat Sajak in 15 minutes. Guru gets +3. Alright. Big Rays gets 3. Gets +3. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. So we started at 3:45, 46, 47. First person at 3:47 ends what the heck? It's like the 2-minute warning at the end of the football game. There we go. And the 2-minute warnings. So we had Center Hill cards. Wasn't here at the beginning, but here at the end. That gets you 2. Guru, Center Hill, Guru, Big Ray, Guru, Bernie H. Alright, so I got your entries. I'll get them all entered in. I'm thinking we might be close to getting our next prize level of 250 entries on this 8th day of March. Still got a lot of days left in the month, that's for sure. But David's got 12 minutes to get ready for his Wheel of Fortune fun that he looks forward to every day. So this has been Don Blumdahl, Hall of Fame veterans, sports cards, and more. Having been live to you with Are You Ready for Some Football? Have a great evening, Donald, and everybody. Another great stream, Donald. Thank you there, Bernie. Appreciate your support. Appreciate your help in the stream. All right. So, are you ready for some football? Pro HOF Football Hall of Fame class. Plus, boom, boom, boom. Question. We did a question. We did family mail call. That's why I kind of put that in there. I didn't know what was going to happen. Maybe if the mail was going to come in time or not in time. And it came about 15 minutes before showtime. I already had the stream set up, so I just went with it. And that's what we did. So until then, it's not just words. Be blessed. Y'all take care, and we will see you around the channels. Okay? One time where you least might expect me, you will see me show up in a stream unbeknownst to you. Take care and have a wonderful and blessed day. We'll see you tomorrow. Throwback Thursday, something Thursday. We're going to do something spectacular tomorrow again, and we'll have fun in the channel. Until then, you all take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you around the channels. Bye now.